DreamCon 2025. It went by so fast. It basically feels like a fever dream. That weekend was full of laughs, parties, community moments, networking moments, heartfelt moments, hugs, smiles, and me being in absolute awe at my community. But wait, let's start at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, when I got to DreamCon this year, I was quite apprehensive. This year it was happening in Houston, which means a new city and new people and new things. It was way too many news for me. New hotel, new location. It was just too much. Plus I hadn't traveled in a very long time. I feel like 2025 has been a way calmer travel experience for me versus 2024. 2024, I was all over the US, whereas in 2025, I want to say this is the first travel trip I've taken in 2025. And I don't know if you know, but earlier this year, a lot of planes weren't landing. A few anxieties that I hadn't had for a long time were starting to resurface, and I was scared. I was actually scared coming this year. My hotel room was very clean, which I loved. I stayed at the Hyatt place. The only issue with the hotel is the fact that it is right next to a federal prison. Federal prison. But more on that in a separate video about the hotel experience and my Houston experience. But on the first day, I landed on Thursday and I got in there. I unpacked a little bit, changed out of my travel clothes. I don't know how you feel, but for me, I have to change out of my travel clothes. I cannot be in that airport outfit all day. I'll smell like airplanes, and the smell of an airplane is not a type of smell you want to carry along and carry around with you. So I changed my clothes and met up with my members. I want to take a second and say that I love my community. And I don't mean that like in the general sense of like, oh, I love life. I love the sky. I love the da 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 da. No. I legitimately have a special place in my heart for my community, and they's my peoples, okay? Went and did our registration, went and got our tickets. Then we ate at Papados, which was so good. The mango lemonade. When you go to Papados, get that mango lemonade and you're welcome. No, it wasn't. It was a close up on her. Okay. Okay. And then your water. I chilled for 2 seconds and then changed and walked 20 minutes to the YouTube Collective event. YouTube held this really cute collective at this location, which was a great opportunity to network with other creators, see my friends, meet up with creators I hadn't seen in a while, meet up with creators I hadn't seen in person or IRL before, and I've only talked to online. So it was a wonderful thing. They did this mixture of like Houston, it's Houston, we have a problem. So like now NASA, and then Houston, Texas. So then like little cowboy stuff with the bandana that you can decorate to, you know, you can personalize and things like that. So it was really, really cute. It was great to see the YouTube staff, my YouTube friends, and just connect with other creators. I live for that so much.
You can go, you can go.
You got the old school 90s cam? Oh, she got the...
It's the 4K.
On day one, the very first stop I had to make was in the arms of a YouTube. I stopped at the YouTube lounge, which was so dope. Again, they had some like, it was a mixture of like space and tech and like as far as the vibe and like the whole Houston cowboy, I keep wanting to say Cowboy Carter vibe. Mixture of that and then some gaming. They provided great content opportunities within the YouTube lounge to create content while you're there. You could connect and network with other creators. You could just chill, lay back. You could learn some things. You could have some fun. They had the greatest DJ, okay? There was like 2 DJs that were the greatest DJs for this whole entire trip, in the con and outside the con. This was one of them.
Go, 2, 3,
my most exciting experience at DreamCon. So my members, and I do want to shout out to Denim, Sebastion, and Yanni, created a panel, which was a song association competition. And it was called Lyrical Countdown. I had a team and Sebastion had a team. Basically, we gave our team members a word and they had 10 seconds to sing a song with the word in the lyric or in the title of the song. Very simple rules. This was absolutely peak vibes. This was my most favorite thing that I did at DreamCon. This was their first time putting a panel together. This was Sebastion's first time hosting. This was Yanni's first time DJing production on a panel. And they knocked it out of the park. So I was expecting a cute 20, 30 people to show up. Bruh, this place was filled to the max. There were people standing at the back of the wall. Everybody was just chilling, having a fun ass time. I literally, when I tell you, 10 out of 10, next year, we are going to do it again. And you do not want to miss this, okay? It was so amazing. I'm so proud of you guys so much. After the panel, my battery died in my camera. I had to take some pictures, but I got to go to the Meg Thee Stallion interview with Story Mode Bay. Amazing. She is so freaking adorable. Brie did an amazing job as the host and interviewer. Meg was awesome, adorable, sweet, genuine, and just vulnerable and honest, and loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Got to take a quick pic with Zena Robinson, who is one of my top 5 favorite anime voice actors, or voice actors period, but anime voice actors. And he was super nice, and it was pretty dope to meet him as well. Stopped by the merch store with my members so that they can take a look at what was there. They wanted to buy a couple things. I wanted to take a quick little breather in between events.
All right, y'all seeing fast food tier list. I didn't do this. He did part of it. Let me see if anyone else is still here. I know you did. You did Little Caesars. Yeah. All right. I know you did something. Okay. Everyone gets one swap. Only one. From everybody here, and then we're done. And we're ending the video right here so nobody else can join. Again, if you have not gone already, then you can make a swap. Now, you have something to say?
What the F is a Shake Shack up here? You want a mediocre burger for like 20 bucks? What do you want? Get the Shake Shack all out of here and get
Wait, stop.
After my panel, I had to check out the Bay Brigade. I went last year for the first time and had so much fun. Definitely had to check it out again this year and see what the vibes were looking like. As you know, I am a creature for community, okay? And as a creature for community, I created a community, actually a couple communities. This time it is the Indie Game Collaborative, which is a collective I started for content creators. And it started off as a thing for indie game loving content creators, but it quickly grew into something for content creators to find community, to collaborate, to network with each other, to help each other grow. And we had to meet up while we was at DreamCon. And so we got together, we talked for a little bit, we took some pictures, we danced for a little bit, we were vibing, we were connecting, and it was just amazing.
It's gonna be a mess, I promise you, but it's okay. You don't mind a mess. There you go. There you go.
Yo. Hey, Snoop, please.
Me and my members, shout out to Sebastion and Yanni and DDS618, who is a creator from the Indie Game Collaborative, assisted with the awesome panel that was One Tap versus TGTV. And it was so much fun. It felt like when I was in high school and I did theater and was a part of the behind the scenes production team and like moving things off and putting things on, you know. It was great. I loved it actually. Oh, and there was food back there that was dope, and they was giving out free t-shirts and stuff since it was the last day.
Anybody ready?
Next team is Touch Grass TV.
Stand by video.
Shortly after, I did have to run to the airport and get on my plane because I left Sunday like right after the con versus leaving on Monday like normal. I had a blast. I had so much fun. It was great to connect with my friends. It was great to just be in the company of fellow Black nerds and fellow nerds in general. There were so many things and so many events going down at DreamCon at the convention that I only tasted a tiny bit of it. Next year, I do want to do more as well, on stage and off stage, but I do have to plan my time better. But girl, I had a blast. Will you be at DreamCon 2026? Let me know in the comment section below. If you were at DreamCon 2025, what did you do? Who did you meet? Who did you talk to? I want to know. Let's chat. Hug that like button, okay? I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles.